But Hyla's going to have a premiere tonight, and I need to get some work done. Let me pull it up on here. There we go. Oh, baloney. Sorry. Had to pull it up so I could see the chat. Y'all are getting up close and personal. Sorry about that. Oh, psh. Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. Why is Etsy pulled up? There. Okay. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Shannon. How are you? Oh, goodness. I'm pulling my ribbon cutter over here because we're going to make some loops and stuff. Oh, come on. Trying to get it plugged in. Just getting off work. I love it when people say they're getting off work. I never get off work. Oh my goodness. What is that? Hey Sherry, how are you? I was not talking to you. I said Sherry, not Siri. So, I think we are going to do the homecoming loop chain today. And what else? I don't even remember. I think we might do some stacked loops, since that's a Hyla thing. Busy making braids for the fashion show. Don't tell me anything about it. Don't tell me anything. Okay. I haven't thought about what I want to do on the loop chain yet. But I'm going to use these so the top layer cannot be pink. You know, we have the lavender and the blue and silver and white that we can use. Pink can be a layer underneath. So what are we doing? Hey, Rebecca. Just got out of the pool. I don't even want to hear it. Sherry just got out of the pool. What are you also doing, Rebecca? So, let me get some of this stuff put up. I just left it where it was last night because I was done. So, y'all know what I got. So, how should I do these layers? Hey, Joe. How are you? Am I missing some? I don't guess I am. Am I off camera? Probably. Sorry, y'all. I'm just putting some stuff up out of the way so we can get these going. I'm going to go ahead and pull down the fattest diamond dust I've got because I think I want to use that. Oh, you're making braids for the show. Hey, Kara. Hey, Joe. All right. I have this, which needs to be going. I might save this for some of the loops. I don't think that would be. These are wider than this. Yeah, so wherever I use that, it wouldn't show. There's Hyla. I need to make some loops. My letters are pink bling. And I want to do stacked loops. Isn't it pretty? And we were trying to figure out what it was, and I was on their website today, and it actually says crepe ribbon. So, yeah. Angelique, hi, babe. So, I've got my fat diamond dust that I'm going to use for one. But anyway, I wanted to do the stacked loops for the homecoming. So, I need to figure out layers for that. Glad you're on. I'm sitting in a hospital room with my mother. She is sleeping, so I'm sitting braiding and trying to be quiet. Oh, do you want me to keep it down, or do you have earbuds in? I could do the diamond dust with a smaller pink for the bottom layer. Is that the same size? Let me see. Ah, baloney. Throwing stuff. Trying to see if that is... It's wider than this. But it would cover this up a lot. Earbuds, and I'm loud by myself. Hey, Vanna. I don't know what to do. I think using this would cover up too much of the diamond dust. Let me pull out the lavender. All right. Can we see that? I don't think that pink pops enough on top of lavender. You know what? There's not a ton of white on there. Maybe I'll do white under the letters. It pops on the blue, but I kind of think I want the white. Let me try that. Let me go ahead and pull it out of this sleeve. Angelique said white under letters. Thank you, Sherry. She is going, getting better. Yeah, getting old sucks. Yes, it does. Hey, Claudia. Who did I miss? Vanna. Crystal. How did I miss a Crystal? Sorry. Okay, but I think that if I did that, I need to have something else behind here. I need something colorful behind the white. So that's going to annoy me, I think. I need something peeking out. Because I don't think I have anything wide enough in these colors to show up underneath. Ideas? Why not the silver? Put a color under the white. Turn around. You meant turn around and read it. I don't have blue any whiter than that, no. So you see the color from the other side. So you want me to put the white, no, the color on the inside of the diamond dust? So like a blue this way, and then a white this way, and then the letter like that. Or offset the ribbon so it shows on one side. I was fixing to say that. I could use the smaller blue and have it peek out. And I could do like a blue and a lavender. That way all the colors are showing on this. I'm trying to hold it all together so y'all be able to see. Oh, hell's bells. Give me a second, y'all. I need you to peek out a little more. It's not going to be even right now because I'm just holding it, but that way all three colors are here. Can y'all see? Yes, Kara. All right. And I'm probably going to use the smaller. I might even use the number 5. I'm not sure. But we shall. Oh, what if I use the number 3 glitter? Okay. Hold on. And just barely put it underneath. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it's great and all, but pretend that it's on there correctly and that there's lavender over here. I think that works better than just the regular acetate. I think that works a whole lot better with the glitter. So yes, let's do that. Okay, that's one layer. Now I need the layer to go underneath. So, while we do that, I'm going to open this drawer up and get my my stuff cutting. So, do you think I need to double the white on top of the silver? Yes, creative juices are flowing. I think it's fine without doubling it. And I still think it's fine without doubling it. Thank y'all. Answered my question. So I need 10 loops. Y'all know how long it's been since I've used this thing? A long time. So I need, am I making 6-inch loops? I need to make them 7-inch. We are reading your shirt and considering. I think I'm going to go 7 since I've got 36 inches. I think I'm going to go 7. 7 inches is 178. So let me go through. I got to even it up. Really? We ain't going to be doing that shit. Why? Thank you. And I have this drawer pulled out. You probably can't see it. And it just falls in. Let me make sure that that's doing it right. It is. Why are we folding? You're annoying the piece out of me. Sorry for the language, y'all. And now I need to count how many more I need because these got folded. Folded. 5, 6. Folded a freaking again. Why is it doing that? Oh, you know why? Because I forgot to close this top part. My fault. Oh, my word. Come on, Connie. Y'all fussing at me because I wasn't paying attention? That one got folded. Now I don't need know how many I need. I have enough now. It's not like I won't use them. Was cutting so many the other day, I almost felt like I was counting money. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These will be for that, and then the rest I can use for loops later on. And I'm going to go ahead and keep these, but in my white junk drawer down here. There we go. All right. And then I'm using this. Y'all also need to help me with the under loops. The top loops are going to be big fancy. The under loops need to be something different. I can do a white base with like a blue on the outside and a purple on the inside. That might work. Hey, Stephanie. I'm going to have to hand cut this because I'm not running this through and messing it up. And I'm sure y'all don't need to watch me cut these. I would have had this pre-done, but I didn't know what the heck I was going to do. So there was no way to pre-do it. Y'all, I've got stuff. I need to set up my ribbon rollers. That way I don't have to keep stacking stuff up. We're doing these at 7, right? Yes. 7, 14, 21, 27. This is 28 right here. And of course, no, the loops underneath. You know the stack loop. So we have a loop on the bottom and then a loop on the top that's sitting on it. 2, 3, 4. Do y'all want to be up or down? Seven, 14, 21. Seven, 14, 21. This is going to be the most expensive loop chain ever made. Yes. I've said it twice since you've been on here, woman. Pay attention. And I'm looking at my phone. Pay attention. All right. Now, I need to figure out if this is going to work or not. How should I attach these? I have an idea. And it might be ridiculous, but we're going to try it anyway. Give me 1 second to figure out if it's going to work. Okay, that one is the same width. That white is the same width. Hang on. Let me go up one size. So I might not do stacked loops because I'm fixing to pull this sucker out and we're going to see. Oh, that's going to be too much. Yeah, and I think, come down. So I think it's going to be too big. What I was trying to do is find a, find something that was wide enough to where when I put these on, I didn't have to try and just barely secure them. I want them to stay. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do, is to keep them under here without hiding so much of them. But I freaking almost love that though. Hang on a minute. But it's going to be 4 inches wide. Is that going to be too wide for this? Let me get this purple out real quick so you can get the full effect. And I would definitely double this because I don't want it. But then if I did a stacked loop, it would be hidden under there. So I won't be able to do the stacked loop if I go this direction. Okay? So we need to keep that in mind. I mean, I could, but it would start out this wide underneath it. All right. So I would basically I would center this up and then bring this in where a little bit of white would show there and there and there and there. And then that would be the loop. Can y'all see that? Is that too much? Blame it on the shirt. What do y'all think about that? I'm going to give y'all a minute because I don't know how far back the latency is. If I do it this way, all of the glitter will show. But it's going to be a big old wide 4-inch. Not too much. And that'll make it to where these will have some stability behind them because they're flimsy, you know? Okay. Y'all said it. We're going for it. So I'm doubling this. So I need these at 14 inches. These are going to be some hellacious loops. I'm just saying. And let me tell y'all something else that I figured out. I think I've been overthinking this. That I could only use the stuff that I actually bought from them or that they gave me to make this mum. And I'm like, you know what? As long as they sell it, I can put it on this mum. I didn't have to buy it there. That you just have to be able to get it there. So I went through all of their website. And especially on the bling. Because I was a little worried about the bling. Because I didn't really buy anything there. Because I'm overloaded on bling. Said no one ever. But I have a ton of bling. I didn't need to buy any more bling. And they gave me some. But not something that I could cut up and use for centers of bows. And things like that. So I was getting a little worried on what I was going to do. But every bling they have on their website, I own. So I went and put a piece of blue painter's tape on the outside of the plastic containers that my bling is in. That way I knew what I couldn't use on this. So I feel a little bit better now that I'm not going to be just boxed in with some stuff. Let me count. Never too much glitter or bling. There we go. Pretty. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. $9 and $10. You know what? I forgot to text Christy and tell her that, you know what? Let me text her real quick because she gets mad if I don't let her know. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me find her. Christy, live. There we go. All right. Those are all cut. Now I need to cut these. There's a gnat in here. We ain't doing that. And I'm not using my rotary cutter on these. Who is texting me? Oh, you already said hi. There you are. I'm like, I'm going to text her. She going to fuss at me. I'm sorry, didn't see you. Four. You know, I asked if y'all wanted to see absolutely everything, and I had people commenting, yes, everything, because some of us newbies need to see. That's 6. So y'all are seeing everything, like it or not. All right. This is the last one we got to do for this. Like, why does my hand look blue? It's the reflection of the glitter. I was about to freak out. I'm like, what do I have all over my hands? So, did we decide we're not going to really do a stacked? I'll leave it up to y'all. If you think it would look decent having 2 stacked up together, I mean, they're going to stick out really far. I'll show you once I get one stapled together. I'll do another one and we'll put it up underneath. And you shall see. All right. I need to get some of this crap out my way, y'all. Hold on. It's irritating me. Purple, blue. I'll have to bring it back later. But I don't need it right now. All right. Yeah, I think we need to see it. Okay. Hey, Laura. I'm going to do my best to line this up evenly. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and fold this over and staple it, and then I'll add the other to it. Actually, I might throw a staple in up here. We might have too many staples in this, but I'm going to try and make it to where it's pretty even. Put a dot of glue instead. Let's try that. Try not to bulk up. Thank God it's going to be covered. We won't be doing that again. I know the bottom's going to have to be lined up. Now, do I do them all the same with purple going down one side and lavender going down the other? Or do I alternate them? Okay. Now, another option we have is to go to the side and just have the white peeking in between. I think it'd probably be easier just to go all the way to the edge. I think that's what I'm going to do. What are we thinking? I think all the way to the edge is the right thing. Okay. Now, let's line this sucker up. I'm going to mark them, make them even with each other on the other side. How about that? That looks like the... It looks so funny. It is so dang wide. And then we'll make sure these are the same. Okay. Oh, ads. Alternating, perhaps? Hi. Not his. Hey, Christina, how are you? Oh, she was saying hi to Christina. Okay. That is a big X. That is big. Hold on. I need y'all to see in comparison to this skirt. Are y'all ready? It like takes up so much skirt. I mean, it's fine. It can be, we can have like some parts of some of the flatter braids underneath. Not that one. We want that one front and center. But anyway, that is a big ass loop. That is just about the funniest thing I've ever seen. But we're going for it. All right. 9 more to go, y'all. I think I might assembly line these. And then I'll do all the glitter in a minute. Once I get them all folded over. Is it dark down here? It looks a little dark on the camera. I don't know how it could be dark. You could land a plane in this room. But it looks dark on my iPad. My OCD is going to get the best of me on these, I do believe. Maybe it's a shadow. Yeah, maybe. Nah. No, not dark. Okay. Pilot's number 7. Did somebody ask, what were the measurements? You're so funny. Takes up 1/3 of everything. Yes, it does. This is a 4-inch wide. This is a 4-inch ribbon. So, yeah. I mean, y'all did say over the top, so that's what we're doing. No going back now. Oh, 7 inches. Yeah, 7 inches long. I thought she was saying number 7. I'm like, So the white, this is cut at 14 since I was doubling it. So instead of cutting 2 and putting them together, I just cut it at 14 and folded that sucker in half. I need you to kick over some, please, and thank you. There we go. Really? Am I out of staples? No. Why would you do that? Pain in the butt. There we go. Okay. Yes. I mean, it's for Amistad, y'all. Have you seen the mums in there? We got to keep up. And it's not every day that you get to be just completely over the top ridiculous. And by ridiculous, I'm not being ugly either. You just get to go all out. So why not? You know what's funny? I want to show you something. You can't see what's going on right there. But if you put a piece of white over top of it, you can see all the scratches in that underneath. You can't see any of it from looking at this diamond dust, but when you put something else over top, you can see it all. I want y'all to know y'all ought to feel special. I put on clothes for the first time today just for y'all. Like, yes. I mean, I like to be able to throw caution to the wind and say, what the hell? Just throw it at it. Let's do it. She gonna be ridiculously beautiful. We need to name her. You know, we got to name all of our mums. Well, not all of them. All the ridiculously ridiculous ones. Yes, thank you. But we need a name. The Georgia mum last year was Penelope. I think I had a big mama before. Have I told y'all, while I'm finishing these up, that I have something ate every single one of my dang peppers? I had peppers. Oh my God, it was going to be a great pepper year. All kinds of jalapenos and the nadapenos and banana peppers and poblanos. And I was just going to have a freaking awesome pepper year. My plants look amazing. And I went over there to check on them and to pick, because I had picked a few, but I knew I'd left a bunch that weren't quite ready, and I wanted them to get bigger. I went over there and they were all freaking gone. All of them. And what was left just had big bites taken out of it. I'm like, what the hell would eat my peppers? And then my tomatoes. They are doing fantastic. Lots and lots of buds. Lots of tomatoes. And then I start seeing chunks taken out of my tomatoes. And I can't see what's doing it. The neighbor says mockingbirds doing it. I'm like, really? They eat that daggone much? Is it like a flock of them? It's ticking me off. They're eating my big, beautiful tomatoes, and it's making me mad. I like to have my tomatoes to snack on, and they're taking all my garden snacks. I still haven't even got, I haven't got to have a tomato sandwich yet. Not happy about that. Okay. You need to scooch. Oh, okay. It's a little better on this side. All right. So that, oh, I like the alternating, y'all. It would be beautiful like that too, but I think that's going to give it a little something extra, alternating. I have a question. Sorry, but why cover the white diamond dust with white ribbon? It still looks sparkly. So that's silver diamond dust, and that's white luster. It's white luster on the back. And then I put, so I could have a place to put these to keep the stability. And then I have the silver diamond dust. And then I covered it with the white because, I want the stickers to pop on that white. And it sticks better to the paper than it does to the glitter. I'm buffering again. Our Wi-Fi's been acting up. Even though it looks white on the video. Oh, thank you, Hyla. Yep, it's so much easier attaching these after the fact. And when there's something for them to hold on to. Oh my God. It's going to be freaking huge. Okay. It's funny. So funny. I love it. Scoochie booty. There we go. That's blue. I need purple. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's too low. Period. Let me know when you wake up, please. Love you. My mama's blood pressure is too low. She's going to go take a nap. I'd rather her be in bed when it's 88 over something than being up moving around. Y'all, she's about to move in with me. We're getting to that point. So, anyway, that's a story for another day. Or is it? I'm loving that so much. Naomi, associated with strength, resilience, and beauty. Oh, every time I start a mum, I think, okay, I want all the braids. Why do I have to choose? Exactly. Bertha for the name. I was on the phone. Okay. So we have Bertha. I kind of had in mind something a little more cute. Naomi is cute. Is there any like fairy-ish type anything that we can come up with? Because it's going to be kind of butterfly garden. It is not kind of butterfly. It is a freaking butterfly. But garden, like flowers and whimsical and stuff like that. Naomi, I think, would work for that. Why are we looking like that? Okay, we're going to have to do this side because the other side's not working. There we go. Like sage or something like sprightly. You know what I mean? Like Sleeping Beauty, Rapunzel, Daisy. Yes. Even though we don't have any daisies on here. Rosie. We're going to have roses. We're going to have hydrangeas. That may be a Gerber daisy. There's hydrangeas and roses and Gerber daisies, I think. My mother-in-law calls hydrangeas hydraniums. I'm like, Mom, it's geranium or hydrangea. It's not hydranium. Willow. Aurora. Flora. Oh, Flora. Y'all are giving me all kinds of good names. Because I know we've got Fiona. That's what we're going to call the Princess and the Frog. Because what else could we call that? We've got the Yellow Fashionista that we're going to have to do. And then we got Spider-Man. But I don't want to name it Spider anything. Fiona reminds me of Shrek. I like Flora. Emma, Ava. Secret Garden, of course, is a book I'm only good with dog names. Lilac. Jimmerkin. Did I say that right? Okay, let's narrow it down. So we have, I think Rapunzel needs to be saved for a different one. I don't see that as a Rapunzel. And I don't see an Ava. Dahlia. Flutter in the Flowers. Okay. Luna. Do y'all know how much I would like to do a vampire werewolf one? That would be Luna. So I like Flora. I like Willow. I like Fiona. What was that last one? Aurora, I like. And then the floral names. Daisy. Hey, Savannah. Well, we had Daisy, and then we had... Who else? Delilah, a pony. That sounds like the horse in it's Epona in Zelda. I have an answer for everything, y'all. Sorry. Whenever I see stuff and it reminds me of things, and the only way that I can remember stuff is by associating it with something else. And it just brings up, I'm like, oh, Zelda, Fiona, Epona. It's Link's horse. Butterfly Kisses. Persephone. Okay, what is Persephone goddess of? Oh, y'all, one more of these suckers. You go here. Am I alternating? Yes, I need purple over here. Nope, this side. Nope, this side. Cremanda. Queen of the Underworld and Goddess of Spring. Oh. It kind of reminds me of spring. So, okay. Flora, Daisy, Willow, Persephone, Delilah. I'm good with that. Okay. With those in mind, with that in mind, y'all start picking some of the ones, your favorites from what's in the chat. Please and thank you. Purple Rain. Butter. There we go. All right. Scoochie booty. There we go. Come on, dang it. Why? There we go. Serenity said it's Connie. Hi, Serenity. A pony is a Native American origin taken from the Blackfoot word Apawani, we mean butterfly. That's awesome. But I think I would miss a pony. Am I saying that correctly? As much as I would love to use that, it feels awkward coming out of my mouth. I'm just being honest. That's beautiful. And I love Native American heritage. I am Native American. But, part Native American. All right, y'all. If we were to do stacked loops, can we get up in here? There we go. It would end up being like that. And I'm not sure that I like. Nope. Let's do single. And let me make sure I can get these in order. So, dang, that's going to take up the whole freaking thing. Florecita. That's little flower. Is that what that is? Or what does that mean? I want it to just barely cover because I do want it to take up this whole thing. We can go 2.5 inches, I believe. Yes. Okay. What y'all think? That leaves a little bit at the bottom where I could put a trinket or a flower or a bow, and enough at the top where it can hang down and not be covered up by the whatchamadoodle, the mum head. Y'all, it's out of whack for y'all. Sorry. Let me make it bigger. So would big flower be Florigorda? That's being tacky. I know it is, y'all. I know it is. Okay, I'm starting down here and scooching in order, and I will put the stickers on after I get it on here. So I need them to line up precisely. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go every 2.5 and just put a little pencil mark on here, because I don't want to have to keep. I just want to be able to line it up. So, right there. Right there. There. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right, now I can just line them up with the side and go. This is the worst part. Flora soda. I'm going to put this line on this and try to line this up perfectly. Line. This bottom one is... That's okay. I'll fix it in a minute. Y'all, I'm lining the mark up with my line, and I'm making sure the side of this is on another one of the lines on this board. So I can make sure the top of my loop, because I didn't mark the other side. I just want to make sure the top of my loop stays straight. Excuse me. That, I need to staple that one back. heavy. I can already tell this sucker's going to be heavy. Line it up. One more. Where's the dang line? There it is. Okay. Let me look. Yep, I'm all right with that. Let's put some letters on. Let me check the chat. Are you putting it all together in this live? No, I don't have it all done, like the whole thing, not just the loops. No, ma'am. How heavy will a typical triple mum be on average? Because my last one was really heavy. I think when I shipped the triple to Georgia, the whole box was only like 14 pounds with all the packaging and everything. I say only. It was 14 pounds with all the packaging and stuff. Okay. I have a feeling that I might want to put something over that. I wanted it to stretch out, but I'm looking and I'm seeing staples under here. So I'm going to put something under there. I'm not going to do it right this minute, but I'm going to put something under there to kind of cover those up. And depending on how well these stay in place, I might put a little touch of glue. Colors almost seem blended. Oh, wow. I hate lining up a G. Which is why I'm starting with it. Because I freaking don't like it. But these letters, see? These letters are forgiving too. There we go. You can undo them and redo them. Okay, turn me loose. About that much to the side. I only peel part of letters so it won't stick to me. Then roll it off the plastic. I've tried that, and it's not something that I can do. But you know what? Let me try it now. Like I said, I don't mind if it sticks to me because these letters are forgiving. Even if it sticks, the sticky on the back is so great, it'll go right back down for me. Trying to even it up on here. Oh, that went well. I will keep trying it. I tried it a long time ago, and it just did not work for me. But these work really well. Maybe it was the letters. Hang on a minute, y'all. Let me guess, it's a couple minutes after 6 and you got a call?
Yeah, smoking a resident.
Okay, be careful. Love you. Duty crew gets off right at 6 o'clock. And at 6:05, you see what time it is, they get a call. Duty crew's been sitting on their butt all day getting paid. And now that it's the volunteers' time, of course, they had to get a call. Okay, that C did not work out for me, only because it didn't come off. Hyla, are you, what time, do you have it set up yet for tonight? $8:30. Hyla has a premiere at 8:30 tonight. I'm going to move that over. But I want y'all to watch. These are Brenda's sticker letters. And they are stuck. But they are still super freaking sticky. That's better. And I screw up a lot. Y'all seen that? Y'all know that. And I have to pick them up and move them again, so that was my biggest thing about the letters, is them having enough oomph to them to be repositionable, but also stay on. Come on. Not yet. There we go. All right. I'm glad I tried that again. It worked for the most part, except for the C. Probably wouldn't work for the G unless I went from the side. Wouldn't work for me anyway. Okay. I'm going to wait to put anything under here until I blink, because I can see stuff here. So Jesus, I don't know where I'm going to put it. Oh, but that's pretty and glittery. Look at that. I like that a lot. Let me rearrange. In fact, I think I might go ahead and take these off and move them over to my little hanging thing, because I'm out of room. I have a deal that I can hang things up, and I can actually start arranging them and see what else I need. To make. I need another flat one to go kind of underneath. Are we up? We're looking up. Sorry. Because I don't want to hide TJ's behind the homecoming. I don't want to do that. But I can do a victory or a spirit behind it. So I need one more flat braid over there. I need a drink. I'm going to adjust this. Maybe no, didn't want to do that. I'm trying to make it bigger where y'all can actually see this. So, what did Laura say? Oh, thank you. It's bold. Maybe a strip of pink diamond dust? Yes. So, and of course this is going to get bling. This one's done, I believe. We're going to have bows and things. But I don't want to hide any part of it. You know what I mean? But I want to fit a bunch of braids on here. I'm going to move this one over to here. There we go. And then Guys, I'm trying. I don't know how to make it to where y'all can see her. Do I get something to set her up on top of? I just don't know. I don't know. So one more flat under there. But then I would need something else over here. Because that'll give me 4 braids over there and 3 braids over here. But I still have Hyla Joe right here. Turn her to your left. Y'all still aren't able to see very much. Maybe I don't have to put another one back there. I know I want to do an angel wing. Yes, Hyla Joe. I kind of want sort of. What do you think about that? Y'all can't even see it. Damn it. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to adjust camera angles. I'm going to raise this up. Give me just a minute. Now, I can raise that up and tilt it down. I think that might do something. Hold on, y'all. I told you. Bear with me. Wait, righty-tighty. That's not tightening up. There, that is. Oh, sorry. Let me put y'all here so y'all don't see this whole thing going up and down. I apologize. See? Tighten up, dang it. Now, I'm going to tilt you down. Aha. Got it. Now let's pray it stays. Now let's see if I can zoom into it. Y'all, sorry. A little bit. That does a little bit. All right. I think it needs some twist in here. What do we think? I think we need more pink over here. That's what I think. It could be brought in bows and stuff on this side, but we need more pink. I need to get up here. I'm going to be blocking y'all, so. Coming in hot. I'm almost upset that I didn't make the painting longer. Y'all give me a minute. I don't know if I'm liking this too much. I don't know. I want dimension, and I know we're going to have the angel wing here. Let me see if I've got an angel wing I can just put there for right now to hold its place. I don't think I do. I think I've used every one that I made. I'm going to bring a military twist over here. It's in red, so I need y'all to not freak. But where did my painting go? Oh, it's right here. I'm trying to work something out in my mind. I don't like that. I mean, I'm not happy with this one. These all to me seem delicate. Not delicate, but you know what I mean. This one seems a little too twisty. If you get my drift, these are all straight, symmetrical, symmetrical, and then what the hell, you know? This one is symmetrical with a controlled twist. That one's just all over the place, and it's driving me nuts. Executive decision. Toodaloo, buckaroo. All right. Now, I want this back over here. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to do like when which one did I do it on? The pink butterfly where I did the loops with the military. It was just a regular military, and I made shorter ones and then just created loops and made a chain out of it. So a loop would go through there and a loop would go through here, and it was just hanging, but with the number 3 instead of the number 5. I don't know. Something is not right about that to me, and I don't like it. I love the patent too. Hey, Terry, how are you? Thank you. Maybe drape the patent in front. I don't know. I can't see it that well. More pink, something sparkly to add to the patent. Yes. So, I don't, the hoo-ha braid? No, I'm not doing the hoo-ha. But I will make a loop braid with the military. It gives a lot of dimension and a lot of places to put stuff. And I think that would be a great spot to put. I forgot. I'm doing the 3. That's what I forgot. Okay. I'm going to need to do that. So I'm doing the 3 flowers, but they're the 3-inch flowers. So they're not going to be big and bulky, right? So I'm doing the 3 flowers down. They're going to have butterflies on them. So that's going to be something with a lot of oomph. So either I hang that one on one side, then I have to have something equal with equal amount of oomph on the other side, or I take these and split them apart and just do 2 of them with something different down the middle. And remember, we've also got the boas going down the side. Hoo-ha hotspot. That's hilarious. Absolutely freaking hilarious. All right. I think that's going to be great when we get, because the tinsel is going here. We'll have something here. Something will be draped right here. I think the patent needs to be draped through here. But if I do that military braid and then make the loops with it and kind of loop, you know what I'm talking about, the paper chain that you used to make for Christmas. You would staple it together and one goes the other way and you'd staple it together. I do that with military braids. And if I put that one over here, the patent could actually go through one of those loops and into here. And then the flower chain can go on this side. And I think that will do it. I think that will do it. Wait, what? Which braid is that? No. Probably something different down the middle. I call it the hoo-ha braid because it looks like a hoo-ha. Let me make some militaries real quick and I'll show you. Especially when they make it with pink. I mean, when you make it with pink, it looks especially like one. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm very curious. The hoo-ha hotspot. I don't know where the hotspot came from, but I've always called it the hoo-ha braid because it looks like a hoo-ha. Not that I know what they all look like. I don't even look at mine. But anyway, on to something different. Y'all are killing me. I'm looking at all my braids over here, and I'm trying to decide what to make. I know I need another flat braid. I can make a zipper. I do need to put another conning. I need a corset. A corset or a ladder, a zipper. But we still have some of the braids that are going to go down the back part here too. So we got to remember that. They're going to be very much shorter and smaller. All right, I'm going to leave that like that because we can actually probably see better. If I pick her up, maybe we'll bring her in closer. I'm glad that other braid was throwing me off. I can't do it. But I needed to make sure I had Hyla and TJ on here, and I have them here. So, is the patent long enough to weave through every other letter? No. I don't think so. You're such a nut, but we would want you any other way. Yeah, I mean, I can try. I don't have a problem trying. So, I'm glad we made them 7 inches. And I think maybe if we did this, instead of covering up, if we did every other one, going through 1 or 2 is great, but if we did every other one, I'd probably do it with just a military or something. Yeah, it's not going to be long enough. It's only going to go through a couple more. Okay. What braid am I working on now? Let me think, y'all. I'm gonna choke. Dang it. We can make the flower braid. Let me grab some backers. I need the little tiny babies. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna knock some stuff in my face. Let me get my flowers and see. No, this is a 4-inch. Oh, yeah. Okay. I will do that one. So I need 3. Come on, Connie. Get it together. Let me get my flowers secured real quick. Pipe cleaners. Pretty. Those are going to look great. Yes, they are. Thank you, Christy. I got to get my other one, John. Now you got me thinking how to put on my order. Don't put hoo-ha, just put hotspot. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But it is what it is. This is me. Love me or hate me. Come on, dang it. There we go. Batteries not included. Oh, God, yes. Y'all are my people. I'm just saying. Y'all are just as bad as me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No, sir, we are not doing that. Thank you. There. Where is that? There we go. Can I tell y'all, I've never actually used one of these. They're kind of annoying. The sound they make. You need inspiration. Need to start on my son's all-white senior oversized garter. Oh, honey. Well, I have made a bunch of garters. Hyla's got a bunch of garters on there. But basically, you're just going to have to take them braids and make them all white and silver. Or do what I'm doing now. Just start making a bunch of braids and throwing it at it. And then arranging and figuring it out. The key to making something all white and silver have dimension is using a bunch of different. That's why I have like 1,000 different whites and silvers over there. Because it's really hard to give dimension to a monochromatic thing. Really hard. All right, y'all. What am I using for loops? I'm looking at all of this stuff. That's going to be too big. Maybe. I know the length is too much, but okay, what if I use some of this, since I'm going to have some left from the top, but I feel like I would need to do the top first. And that would bring some of the top down into the skirt, but use this as like the base of it. I don't think that would be bad at all. Yes. I added pewter to the senior mom. Yes. Do you think this would be too much? For me to use this and to make sure I had enough, I would have to do this around the top first, so I knew how much I had left. Oh, that would be pretty though. Look how fluttery that is. With some different like touches here and there. I think so. But I'm going to have to bring my top over here because it has to have this on there first. So I know exactly how much I have left over. Okay. So I guess we're starting on the head. Just so I know what I have left. We're just doing this part for right now. And I kind of have an idea on how I want to do this. You know how the wing tips are kind of a little bit pointed? I think I'm going to take this and maybe twist it a little bit where it gives a little point. And then we'll put something else around here to kind of accentuate it. But where is, did I already take that off? No, it's right here. And these are $5.95 at Amistad, y'all. I love these things. I call them butterfly tinsel. He's a diva, and we're going to Amistad next week so he can look at the ribbons. Yes. Laura. Okay, thank you. I will always ask, is that too much? I need to stop asking that, though. I really do. All right, let's start. Are we doing this at the front of it? Or this part? This part. All right. And y'all have seen me. Where's my stapler? This one's almost out of staples. And we're going to use a shit ton of staples. Alright. I'm going to use this one till it's done. And then I will pick that one up. Okay? Okay. And if I don't have enough, I might just use this on like the one in the middle or the top and the bottom, depending on these, depending on how much I've got left. So, or I might just make little poofs of it. I don't know. I like it all the way around though. And I think that kind of ties the top into the skirt. I'm going to shut up and staple. How about that? Come on. There we go. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about. Just bring it up to a point and twist it so it'll hold its shape here at the tip to where we have a little extra. But I don't think that's going to make much difference, is it? I'm going to do it anyway. And we shall see. I still have some in here for the center. Rebecca, what are you talking about, babe? Other way for the center. I'm not understanding. The middle, the body, is going to be a braid. So, you know what? Y'all can see this part over here. Keeping it off the side kind of helps me. Where I can just staple. Referring to the other question. Oh, with what side to flip it on. Okay. Y'all, if I get out of camera, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all this stapled down. Come on, thank you. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have plenty left. The heck, dog? Now, we're going to twist it again. Okay. And just so y'all know, these, I have more of these. These are going to go up here at this. That's going to do it. Yeah, it's going to do what I wanted it to do. But that's where these are going. Not these. I have 4 more of those. So. And this is not the only thing that's going around this mum head. But this is the base of it. Come on. Thank you. You're coming down. Twist. Oh, what in the world is that? It's gone is what it is. This thing is so stinking cute, y'all. I might not have enough. I don't know. We'll find out. tried real hard at the beginning not to staple any of these things down on the inside, but I'm getting towards the end, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. They're going to get it anyway. It'll get scooched out whenever I push the flour down in. One more, and then we will twist. Okay. Loving that. Okay. I'll have to do some rearranging once we get it up there, but there we go. Now, loops on the head would drive me nuts. Never tried on a butterfly, but it looks challenging. Yes. So it's not going to be all the way around. It's going to be in specific places that need some accentuation. So, all right, let's see if we can get 3 out of this. I think we'll get 2. But I have a silver up there that I could probably do for the middle one if I wanted to, or I could do it without it. Now, before I put it on, I think I'm only going to get one more. I'm going to put this flour in here. Now I think it's too much. I think it's out too far. I think it needs to be tucked in some more. Because I don't want this stuff showing, and it's showing from the flour. I think I want it in more. That was a lot of freaking stapling to undo, but I'm finna try. Yeah, it was too much. So let's go in, I think, that much. There we go. All right. Now I might have enough for all of them. Honey's home. That's better. Okay. And now that leaves me some room to do some other stuff around. Because I wanted a couple of loops at least. Look at her, honey. There's Honey. Say hi. Can you see? No. You're up here, baby.
Oh, okay.
Look at that big ass loop chain. Sucker's big. And then this is the top. I wanted to use this blue. So I had to figure out how much I would have left. But look how that's going to be. It's going to be so freaking awesome. Freaking awesome, man. So, anyway. It's so pretty, giving me inspiration for my daughter's mom. Hi, Michael. Adds car insurance. Tell them you already have car insurance. You just needed another car. She's looking at a hamster car like Mama's. The Kia Soul. I call it the hamster car because that, you know what I'm talking about, that commercial.
I'll buy a Suburban.
Yeah, she doesn't want a Suburban. Okay, Flip. He talks to that dog so sweet. He walks out there, little girl. Yeah, right. She irritates me sometimes because I'm sitting in there on the couch and she's licking me. And it drives me nuts when she licks me, right? I'm like, don't freaking lick me. And he called her over. He's like, come here. She jumped up on his chest. He said, now lay down. And she laid down and stopped. She would not listen to me. But dang it, she listens to him. Now that part I'm not happy with, but I will make adjustments. All right, I gotta get another deal. I'm not done with this, y'all. This is not the only thing that's going on here. And I've got enough to make one little poof to go on the bottom of something. But I'm cutting this part because I don't want it to be extra fluttery at the bottom. Okay. Now, this part right there, I'm going to have to adjust. But I think, all right, what y'all think? Now we need to add some loops to it. And I've been on here for a couple of hours now. I think it's about time for a Connie break. Hyla, do you have a link to your video that's coming up at 8:30? Thank you, Rebecca. So we can put that in the description. This part is where I'm going to use all of my extras. I know I probably won't put blue in there. I'm just showing you. These are all of my extra little ribbons and stuff. Definitely put some of this pink. I might do pink over silver. Just pink over silver on the diamond dust. No, we got to get a lavender in here too. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. Oh, yeah. Okay. I might put some white diamond dust on top of the lavender. Yeah. Okay. There's the link to Hyla's premiere tonight. If you will click on that link and go over there right now and click remind me or let me know, it will send you a message or it'll send you a notification when that comes on so we don't miss that. But anyway, okay. I feel like I got a lot of brain work done tonight. And that loop chain is just that loop chain is just everything. I love this thing. And I got a lot of feeling done with figuring stuff out on what else needed to happen. So, anyway. All right, y'all. I may come back after Hyla's, depending on how I'm feeling after Hyla's deal. I think she said it was about an hour long. She's playing catch up. She's got so many videos. But yeah, I may or may not come back. I don't know. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm going to do some planning with these. And I won't do it without you, but I might do a bunch of cutting to get everything ready to put together. So, anyway. All right, y'all. If you're watching this after it's live and you're not subscribed, please do so. Click the bell so you're notified every time that I upload or that I go live. Thank y'all very much. I will see you either later tonight or tomorrow. If you want to watch all the rest of this, there's a playlist called Amistad Mum on my channel. All right, y'all. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all so much. We'll see you at Hyla's live or Hyla's premiere. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.